Hello, how are you doing? This is just a quick video. Some of you might have seen it before, but I did a video a couple of years back now on how to prune a Paulownia. It did quite well, and I was just showing you how to prune a Paulownia hard and then showing how quickly it grows back and basically how to manage this tree so you get the beautiful big leaves. But I really wanted to see it flower. So I had a bit of a brainwave and I'm going to do a bit of an experiment. It could result in the tree dying, but I'm going to take this risk so that you don't have to. That is how big it is at the moment. It's literally almost in those telephone wires, which we want to avoid really. I didn't prune it for 2 years. It got as big as this. I trimmed a few branches out of the wires and I just wanted to see it flower. Now if I hadn't pruned it, it would have been covered with flowers rather than just the odd one here and there. But the problem with this now is it's too big and it needs pruning, but it's in leaf, it's come into leaf. So what I'm going to try and do is prune it like I normally would, really hard, probably back to where I did last time. And hopefully it's not going to kill it doing it too late. I'm going to give it a chop now, and then in a month or two's time I'll show you the results and we'll see if you can prune them as late as this, and that way every few years you can have the flowers off your Paulownia as well as the giant leaves. This is after being butchered. See, it's looking rather sad and sorry for itself, but it'll be okay. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be okay. You can see I've done the cuts. There's a dormant bud there, if you can see. So I've done the cuts just above a dormant bud. Done these one next to the trunk. Notice I've done a sloping cut, don't do a flat straight one, that just allows lots of disease in. I've done this above, I've done this branch slightly higher, just above a bud as well, because I want that to be the leader. And I shall probably just let one shoot grow from each cut, and then if it does shoot back successfully, it might not be for another month, and I'll expect each shoot to get about 7 foot tall with huge leaves, so if it comes back. So I will let you know. It's now the 14th of May. I just thought I'd show you some of the offcuts. It's super light wood, so it's easy to cut. So if there's a big tree in your garden, don't be too intimidated, because they are very easy to cut. And these would actually make great insect hotels, especially on the smaller branches with smaller holes, because they've got these weird sort of hollow centres, and it's literally as light as balsa. So it's been just over 7.5 weeks, so not even 2 months. It's July the 8th. So let's see how we're getting on. So I think we can say conclusively that it worked, and this is about 6 foot high and it's grown about another 6 foot. I'm really pleased with that. Now what I was going to do was, when it first started shooting, was thin the buds, so I got plenty of lovely big large leaves. I mean, it's still got large leaves, they're about 18-inch across, but if I'd have thinned those stem down to 2 or 3 maybe, I would have had leaves that were nearly 3 foot across. The great thing is it does give some cover for the house, but I will probably thin out these branches probably in the summer. Maybe these ones going horizontally and leave the upright ones. I did want to choose a leader, but it doesn't really matter for my purposes. It's going to get chopped down again in a couple of years' time. If you're not sure what to do with yours, it's getting a bit too big and you want to see the flowers, don't feel scared about giving it a hard prune after flowering, and it will soon bounce back. Hope that's helped. Please like and subscribe if you like this content.